Hey everybody, Beth here. It's November 1st, and there's still confusion in the community about what the presidential directive means for P1 and P2 in the USRAP program in general. If you missed it, last week, President Trump quietly capped the number of USRAP applicants allowed into the country for the next fiscal year at 7,500, and none of those will be Afghans. So, to my mind, this means that P1 and P2 have not been canceled entirely, but certainly for the next year, there will be no movement. And I've heard from people in the USRAP community that for them, that's as good as canceled. So I said something about this when the PD was just being discussed, before it had been discussed with Congress, which never happened anyway, that we need to start looking at alternate paths for these individuals. I know that the handlers who are working with these individuals have already been doing that, but we have to find a way to keep up hope, I think. And I've also been thinking about these IOM emails because it is very frustrating wondering, why are you contacting people about their locations and documents when the USRAP program is not going to be restarted? And are you going to process them through alternate pathways, as I've been told is the likely way that this will be handled? It just reminds me of the beginning of the post-withdrawal time when Afghans were able to qualify for both programs and then were kind of shuffled off one. And I can't remember which one they were told, hey, don't go that route, go this route instead. I want to say it was USRAP to SIV, but I'm sure it's whatever you had the stronger claim for. And I just can't imagine how frustrating it would be if you were in the USRAP and hadn't pursued SIV and now are kind of in a very troublesome situation. SIV is moving, but we certainly don't have enough available SIVs for the number of applicants in the pool. And if you're just starting that application process, you're already there at 30,000+ with COM approval and less than 10,000 SIVs available. Catch Shawn VanDiver Monday. He'll give the full update on numbers, and it's dismal. So the other thing I want to really quickly mention here is that if you missed it, you need to read John Moses's piece on Substack about the Ben Franklin individual who has gone under a pen name to write about the SIV program and spread falsehoods about it. I don't know, when I want to go write about something and spread the truth, I use my name, even if it's going to make people hate me. So he is coming on, John Moses, along with Shawn VanDiver, to discuss this, and I can't wait to share it with y'all.